Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Gemini, my beautiful Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Gemini, this is your reading for the month of October 2022. Let's see what's going on for my beautiful Geminis in October. We're going to have a look at your current energy, what's going on around you, anything to do with the people, situations, challenges you may be dealing with, and the overall outcome of those situations for the month of October 2022. Let's see the main themes that want to come through. We're also going to pull some cards for advice or any other messages that generally anyone viewing this video needs to hear for the month of October. Gemini, what is going on with you guys? I'm just having some sort of intuitive messages come through as I shuffle something about work, working very hard on something, trying to get rewarded for something. Perhaps some of you are feeling unappreciated, or like something really needs to come through. There's something that needs to come through which has not come through yet, and you're just kind of waiting for that to happen, if that makes sense, and wondering when is this finally going to come to me, this payout or this resolution or this conclusion to something that's taken a significant amount of time. Just had some cards fall out there, so I'm just going to pull those out. Just one moment. Okay, and with that we have the main spread, but I will pull out a couple more cards from one or two other decks. I'll just show you what's on the bottom of this one. We've got the Queen of Pentacles there. Let's put a couple more and then we'll get into it. This thing that you could be waiting on, Gemini, could have something to do with money, compensation for something, a bonus. I do feel like it is related to work you've been doing, something that, again, you feel like you are due because of the work, effort, time, something that you've put in. You're due to receive that, and again, you're wondering when that's going to come in. And again, we have some pentacles coming through as I'm saying that. We've got the Ace of Earth here, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So that is looking to me like some good news. So I'm going to get to that in a moment, but I just want to pull one more here. Yeah, it's looking very, very, very good. Something is definitely coming in. And interestingly, I'm seeing a new opportunity linked to that as well. Okay. Bit of releasing our blocks coming through, coming up in other readings as well, and we have go for it. I'm just going to place that over here for now. Okay, so Gemini, yeah, Six of Pentacles here. So something work related, time related, the effort that you've put in, you're wanting more of a balance. Some of you may be feeling like you are a little bit imbalanced at the moment, or you have been for a period of time, which just suggests that you may be thinking it's time for a rest, or it's time to focus on other activities or other things that give you joy. But I also see that you are valued. You are valued. There is someone around you, or perhaps multiple people, who are helpful and who do see your value. And I think we are moving towards a time where you will be rewarded for the effort that you've put in. It relies on someone else. It relies on another person. It could be a boss, a supervisor, potentially a romantic partner. But again, I am seeing this quite tied to finances and money based on some of the things that have come up in the rest of the reading. Anyway, it could even be a family member, someone who is, holding the purse strings. It's tied up with other people, and this is why you've had to wait and why things have not come through as quickly as what you would like. Interesting here, we've got the energy of 2 sixes. there could be something also having to do with your home environment, potentially to do with children, but something that is taking you back to perhaps when you were a child. And maybe you're thinking of a simpler time as well. And this again could have to do with this balance that you're seeking. You're wanting to go back to a time when things were simpler, when you didn't have as many worries or responsibilities, when you weren't waiting on as many things, when you didn't have important situations riding on something else, or waiting for someone else to come through with the goods before you can move forward. So it's almost like waiting for a simpler time. Some of you may get a message come through from someone from the past as well, or from your childhood. And so you're reconnecting there somehow. I think some of you are also thinking about things that have shaped you in your current situation that have to do with experiences from the past and your upbringing, something of that kind of nature. There's a lot going on here, but I think it's because you've had a lot of time to think. You've had a lot of time to analyze this situation because it's taken an extended period of time to finally come to a conclusion, and you're waiting for that. And so you've had some time to really do a little bit of deeper analysis, potentially as far back as your childhood and events that happened there. Hopefully that's making sense for you, Gemini. Now, energy around you. There's actually a lot of activity around you, and this is why I mentioned earlier that there are helpful people around you as well. We've got two knights here. We've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, that is your card, Gemini. So you could be dealing with another Gemini, potentially another water sign as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I see this as helpful people around you, and a message also coming in quite quickly, or some sort of communication coming in. So whatever it is that you've been waiting for, that you feel like, when is this going to come in? It's been such an extended period of time. To the point where I'm overthinking this now, and it's causing a little bit of imbalance in my life. A message is going to come through very, 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 very quickly, almost unexpectedly, perhaps because you've been waiting for so long, in October. So this is coming through hard and fast. This is going to shake things up. This is going to get you moving to the next phase of whatever this is that you've been waiting for. So for some of you, it's message about money, okay? It's message about money coming in. If you've been waiting for, again, that raise, that bonus, that commission, that inheritance, whatever it is that you're waiting for, that you've put work into and time into and effort into, and potentially a little bit of stress and having to think about it a little bit too much. Message about that is coming through this month finally, and I feel like it's also because of a helpful energy. So someone in your environment, whether this is work, whether this is personal life, someone is on your side, is appreciating you, valuing you, and is going to help speed this along. Now, I can't help but, the initial kind of flash that came to my mind is that for some of you, there potentially is a romantic offer coming in as well. With this Knight of Cups, it's interesting the contrast between the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords here. Now, normally I would not see the Knight of Cups as like a slow-moving energy, but there is a difference between these two cards when they're side by side. We've got a much faster moving energy and a much slower moving energy. For some of you, there is potentially a romantic offer coming in, or an offer to take some kind of relationship to a new level. And even though it has come through a little bit more slowly than what you would have liked, it's finally here as well. So whatever it is that you're waiting on, Gemini, there's real progress and change in this month of October. And it's almost like, oh, finally, but it's going to give you a sense of confidence again. If any of you have lost a bit of confidence in this, that is going to come back. Your hard work, the time and effort you've put in is finally paying off. And it's almost like by the end of the month, we're in a situation where you're feeling more like yourself. We've got the Magician here. This is one of the cards that represents you, Gemini. And we've got the Justice energy here, Libra energy as well. It's almost like finally justice is done. Finally, I'm being rewarded. Finally, what I've worked so hard towards is paying off, if that makes sense. So this is a big relief, and this gets you feeling back to normal. It gets you feeling very, very confident again. What you have manifested, at the end of the day, the Magician is very, very strong manifestation energy. What you have been manifesting this whole time is finally coming through. And I can't help but, talk about this Ace of Earth now, which is the Ace of Pentacles. This is that big gift coming in, that fresh new start, that new beginning. It could be some sort of money coming in that is then allowing you to get to the next level. It's then allowing you to do whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's invest in something, buy a place to live, invest in yourself, spend the money on whatever it is, something you've had in your mind as the next goal that you want to get to, the next thing that you want to manifest. This is what's going to step you in that direction. So this is a big gift, and it's just the start of something. It's like it's a culmination, so it's what you've been waiting for, but now it's going to open up a brand new opportunity. Sometimes the Ace of Pentacles can be related again to a gift, a physical gift, sometimes an engagement ring, that sort of thing. It's like a culmination of something which is now going to start this brand new chapter and this new opportunity, if that makes sense. So, it's not going to be the case for everyone, but that's what I'm seeing here. What you've worked towards is finally coming in, and it's beautiful and it's amazing, and it's going to really set you up here for the future, for your next goal, for the next thing that you want to achieve, the next, phase of life, whatever the case is. Now, there's a bit here about releasing blocks, Scorpio energy. So this is about coming across some challenges that actually have to do with your own mental or emotional blocks. So have a think about, is there something holding you back? Is there something stopping you? Is there something that is, are you somehow sabotaging this? Not on purpose, but is there something that you're doing or not doing as a result of perhaps overthinking the situation, or not having too much confidence, or, something like that? Do you have something holding you back that is potentially the final barrier to this amazing new opportunity or money or offer coming in? If that's the case, then just have a think about that and release anything that could be blocking you or holding you back, because perhaps, again, because this has taken so much time, you may have created a little bit of a story about it that is actually not true and is holding things back. We have this beautiful energy, Aries energy, of go for it. So if this is your sign that you need to finally say something, to finally put something, in motion, this is your opportunity to go for it. But I do think that this is also tied to this Ace of Pentacles here, because you will have the money, the offer, the help coming in that you need in order to move forward onto the next part of your journey, your life journey. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. This is really exciting. I'm very, very pleased that this is coming through, because I get this overwhelming sense that you have been waiting for a long time and you've put a lot of work and effort into it. So finally this comes in, and for a lot of you, this is going to be very, very good financially. Okay, it's going to set you up. You're going to be able to potentially even grow wealth more as a result of what has come in. So very, very excited for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Have a great month of October 2022, Gemini. I wish you all the best. See you in the next reading.